Good morning, rebels. Welcome to 64 days, 64 weeks of possibility. Thank you for joining me live and, of course, on the replay. My question for you today and the possibility that's available to us this week is, what if you were the source of your own power? And I have a personal story to share today about this very thing, which is why it's so top of mind for me. As many of you know, I work with my coach and mentor, Joy Kingsborough, and I am developing my channel and really diving into quantum field work and really landing into what it means to be able to be the source of your own power. My passion is being able to show you the source of your limitless power. So if I'm going to do that, if I'm going to teach you how to do that, then I damn well better be doing it myself, which I am. So this week, I've had a bit of some stirring up, and the energy that we are experiencing right now is very intense, in case you didn't notice. It is wild. And so Monday was a bit of a rough day for a lot of my clients and myself. I noticed there was some inner turmoil. There was a lot of sadness and depression. Yesterday was a bit better, but by the middle of the afternoon, I was feeling that intensity. But I know without a shadow of a doubt that meditation is the way for me to find my own personal power. And so yesterday afternoon, I sat in meditation and I ended up crying in meditation, which doesn't happen a lot, but it does happen, especially when I'm able to tap into that personal power. So I went to bed early last night thinking that, I've cried it out. It's all good. I've released it. And I know there's nothing wrong. I know I'm just releasing pent-up emotion, pent-up frustration, and all of that. This morning when I woke up, it was as if I was running two frequencies at the same time. I was running one frequency that was absolute rage. Rage. I was so angry. But then on the other spectrum, I was also running a frequency of commitment. So in that rage, as I got out of bed and I got ready to do my morning routine and land into doing my card readings and journaling and to go to the gym, my mind was playing a game with me. My mind was caught up in, I would rather be pissed off. I would rather sit here and pout. I would rather spend the whole day in rage. What if we didn't go to the gym? What if we just took the day off? You don't have any clients today. You could just go away. You could just run away. And then my soul had this other frequency running that said, no, you know that you are more powerful than that. You know that your mind and your ego does not control you. You know what you are committed to. And so I sat down. And despite all of the clanging cymbals in my brain and the monkey mind, I did my card readings, I did my journaling, and I got my ass to the gym. Now, the gym that I go to I have boxing gloves. It's full on kickboxing. And so I worked out a lot of that rage and frustration there. But by the time I was done my workout, I was in tears. Because I know that my body is learning to run a higher frequency. So my body itself is in resistance, and that's okay. My mind is in resistance because it's used to letting my body off the hook and being lazy. That's okay. I chose to do it anyway. I did not force it. I did not try to control my way through it. I remembered my commitment and I leaned into that frequency instead. I remembered why I'm doing what I'm doing. And I chose that path instead. I had both frequencies running. I could have chosen either one, and I chose commitment. By the time I was done at the gym, I was still running that rage. I could still feel it. And I came home and I thought, okay, you have another choice. And sometimes we have to choose every second as we go through the day. Sometimes we have to choose over and over and over again. But the point is, you always have a choice. So when I came home, I was talking to my partner, and I said to him, you might want to steer clear of me today. I'm very emotional. There's a lot of moving energy. I'm okay, but just be aware. So he gave me a hug, thinking that that would make me feel better. But I know that my source of power does not come from a hug. My source of power does not come from overthinking or worry, or maybe I should just take the day off. My power does not come from an outside being, whether that be through meditation, talking to my guides, or anything like that, or another human being. My power does not come from outside of me, and neither does yours. And so when I knew that I was still running both of those frequencies, I chose again, and I chose to sit down and meditate again. And I had one of the most profound, powerful meditations that I have had in months. I am always in resistance to meditation. I find that my mind wants to try to take over, and you got to do this, and you're in too much of a hurry. You got to go do this. Your to-do list is too long. But I chose to sit and breathe and tap into the quantum field. And in doing so, I reclaimed my power. Our emotions are not us. We experience a moment of that emotion, but that emotion does not define who we are. So when you feel an emotion that feels intense or stressful or anxious or panic or rage, when you're feeling those emotions, know that there is nothing wrong. As human beings, we are designed to feel the entire spectrum of emotions. And without that rage, we cannot feel the other side. Without sadness, we cannot feel the bliss of being alive. So what if it was okay that you could feel them all, and sometimes feel them all at the same time? And you get to choose. You get to choose if you're going to land into rage, control, trying to run the show through your mind and your ego, or if you're willing to pause and close your eyes and go to the source of your power and transmute that emotion into something powerful, so beyond powerful that you can't even understand what it can do for you. That's where your power lies. And it begins with the choice. It begins with the commitment of choosing. So what will you choose today? There is something that I would love to invite you to. My coach and mentor is teaching quantum meditation. She's running 2 different classes. It is absolutely free. There is one that starts this Friday. There is one that starts on Sunday. So you get to choose which one works best for you. This is a course that I took 2 years ago to learn how to tap into my own personal power. And it has completely 100% changed the way I operate. No longer do I look to outside sources for the source of my power, because it never works. This course in quantum meditation allowed me to tap into my personal power, to stand in that power, and to be able to transmute all of that emotion into what I desire and into the actions that lead me to that desire. So I'll make sure that I drop a link for that course in meditation into the comments to this video. You can grab that. It's absolutely free. It is a 5-week course. You'll meet once a week, and there is a little bit of homework, but I highly, highly recommend it. If you have ever struggled with meditation, if you've ever struggled with landing into your own personal power, if you've been in resistance to meditation, if you don't understand meditation and can't figure it out, if you're one of those people that says, I can't meditate, then this meditation course is for you. Have an amazing week. Tap into that personal power and take action on your dreams. Remember, you always have the power to choose. Have an amazing week. Bye for now.